Hello, I'm going to be playing through the Doom Core Trilogy. I thought it might be kind of fun to do this as a retrospective for each of these projects. And because today is actually Reverie's 10th birthday, it's just kind of an idea that I was entertaining for a while, so I thought I might do this for fun to see what I remember about each of the maps. So let's jump right in. So this first map, Stratos 1, is actually the third attempt at a map 1 I had for this project. The first two maps were actually later repurposed and put into Eternally Yours, but at the time they were just way too simple. It was really basic, and I better watch my health here. Oops. Okay, better sneak around here. Yeah, sneaky chain gunners. But anyway, yeah, I do remember making this sometime in maybe 2010. I'm pretty sure it was made around then. I don't exactly remember, unfortunately, when each of these maps were made. Some of them I might remember, but for the most part they do kind of... memories sort of bleed together too much. So, I don't really need the secret, but I'll just grab it, just because we like to punch things. Yeah, I like to see this hall as almost like a locker room kind of setting, somewhat. Though it is kind of funny with these doors. I think they're either merged or they all have the same tags. There's another armor, I don't need it yet. Can I? Yep. Thought I could be sneaky. And oh yeah, and that can happen too. So, I do remember this lift here actually is inspired from one of Tim Willett's maps. I think it was Canyon had this lift where you got off on multiple levels. I do kind of wish this was a little bit slower, because I did make it a quick lift, I guess, just for quick action, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, I do remember also when this project wasn't originally vanilla. I was really finding that idea appealing at the time. I wasn't fully aware of how all the source port work went down at the time. It was actually when I joined, it was Plutonia Revisited, that's right. So, I feel like that project gave me a little bit more of a focus for vanilla and understanding how it works. So, I felt like it would be better as early maps to just focus on something that was a little more classic in appearance. So, I think over time I just started to drift that way. But originally this area had deep water. It was actually using the boom effects for deep water effects. Oh wow, that was a nice surprise. Yeah, this is kind of part of the reason I don't really like these lifts being that fast. Or this lift anyway. Get this to stop somewhere. Other than me, of course. A lot of barrels, a lot of shotguns. Switch here, I already flipped, and bleeding texture. Nobody there. Already grabbed this, right? Yeah, I did. You're breathing, your chain gunner. See where he is. No. Yeah, I do remember this being somewhat inspired. Just kind of between regular Doom 2 stuff and I guess the master levels. The reason I was inspired from the master levels early on is it was kind of, besides Final Doom, it was one of my early exposures to just community-made content. So I just felt like a lot of the early ideas I was exposed to, I was kind of fascinated by it. I do kind of feel like there are some cool master levels that I like, but some of them are just okay. So it's not like the biggest inspiration to me. It was just something that I was feeling inspired by early on. Anyway, we got this huge area with the two bases. I guess it was kind of the main concept for this map was I just thought it'd be fun to have this open vista area with all these barrels and imps and just kind of have one fortress that you come out of and journey to another. That was just the basic premise of this map. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna go for 100% on kills or secrets. We'll see if we can do the best we can about it, but I won't be too attached. We'll just see how it goes. It's kind of an interesting effect with the wall being pulled out. I just kind of imagine somebody, maybe electrician was just pulling that out and working on it or something. Nope, we want the punch. And we don't like this guy either. I know this is probably a turnoff for some people to face revenants and pain elementals on map 1. I do kind of like these jumpstart maps though for map 1. Kind of like Plutonia or some community projects where they just kind of throw some tougher monsters at you from the start. So here's our rocket launcher secret. I thought I saw health. Huh. Well, I know there's got to be health right here. Yeah, cool. I sure did have a lot of fun when working on this project early on. Just the excitement of playing Doom mods and my exposure to all the community content. Honestly, it was something that I knew right away I was probably going to be really attached to it. So, and that was absolutely on the money. So, I actually couldn't keep up with a lot of the ideas I had for maps. So, I think there were some points where I was actually working on like multiple maps at once and just kind of switching up. But usually I would pretty much stay focused on just the one map. But anyway, so that's map 1. And we got 100% kills and secrets. I think that's pretty good. So I'll see you guys in the next part. Take care.